we showed this evening, your outfit kind of became part of the performance. How do you go about selecting what you're going to wear for it? Is it just what you happen to be wearing, or have you got performance outfits you go to?
I never plan like what I'm gonna wear. It's kind of I just go with what I'm feeling on that day. I work by like the month, or like the way I work is by the months or the weeks. So if I'm training a certain type of dance style one week, I might wear a certain type of outfit because every outfit just makes you move differently, you know. So it depends what I want to achieve. It's like the clothing directs how I want to move, you know.
So what were you kind of thinking when we filmed this? What made you dress the way you did? If you
Oh,
can remember. I realize you've done a lot of other work since then.
yeah, like because the way I work is very like the way I perceive time is very it's very fluid. Like it's not really like my life is. I never think of like sometimes I forget what I do yesterday or forget what I did like a week ago. Then I remember like a month later. It's really weird how my head kind of works. It's always juggling many different things at once. And the way I think of it is like my brain's here and it's like loads of paths and lines. And I might stay on one line for a little bit and keep traveling along. And then it pulls me over to this side, and I'm on that one. Then I forget about this one for a little bit. And then, but they're all going towards some sort of end destination. But I think for that one, I think it was more a release, you know, after like 8 years of like doing what I'm doing. I just wanted to kind of just go easy on a track for once. So just do something a bit more lighter and explore some new movements, you know, like bringing out a side in me that I don't usually bring out, especially on the beginning bits. Like towards the end is like what I've always done, which is a lot of like harder hitting stuff. But then it's like the start bit is something that I've never done before on that type of music.
You say lighter, and what I say is, Mike, how on earth do you have the physical strength to do the stuff you're doing there? So I kind of wonder, do you, is it just through dancing that you build the strength to perform all those moves and the stamina to keep going for that amount of time? Or do you have like a training routine as well?
Personally, I'm really against exercise, you know. I hate running.
What? How are you
I hate
against exercise?
I hate it. It's all about your nutrition. You got to get down your nutrition first, and then also it's just doing the thing that you want to achieve. So practicing that, doing the thing every day. Like if you want to be a better dancer, don't jog, don't do swimming, practice dance, you know what I mean? And your body, after so long, your body just gets used to it, you know. The only thing I do is stretch. That's the only thing I do. I like to do a little bit of yoga, but I don't do like none of the slow breathing. Like it's a lot of just you know, just simple stretches. You know what I mean? 10 minutes a day or so. And that's about it, yeah. And it's what you eat. It's mostly what you eat. It's all what you eat.
Oh, what are you going to have this evening then? What is the dancer's dinner?
Oh well, I'm back to getting in shape again because I had a time where I was just eating a lot of like junk food, like stacks of pancakes, and I went down to London. I had like pancakes and stuff and big burgers, and I'm getting back to just one meal a day. You know what I mean? I do one meal a day. You know what I mean? So I usually eat more towards the evening, like a huge meal or something, and then I just don't eat for the rest of the day and just drink water, and that's about it. Yeah.
That's amazing that there's enough energy for you to do that. So a big thing that you've done recently, right? You are in the new ITV iDance on the telly. I just wonder, you're quite used to working solo, like you record a lot of your stuff on your phone out and about. Does working with an organization as big as ITV change the way you do things?
No, because I've always believed in like if you get lost in your own art, you're always going to be safe from harm, from any sort of outside like things. It never really affects me. Like it does at the start, but what I have to do is fall back in love with the process again. And when I fall back in love with the process again, just simply going outside in the street, not caring about social media and just doing my art form, everything just falls into place. As long as I train, if I keep training, I'm good. The moment I say I've mastered something or I'm the best at it or I'm great, it's when my creativity stops, you know. You just got to keep going with what you're doing and following. I chase feelings. I try and chase feelings. Any new feeling that comes about, I try and chase that.
That really came across. Obviously, Lindsey and I had the privilege of watching you in the room when we filmed that, and it did feel we were kind of looking in on something really intimate. You were in your own world. I don't think you had any idea we were there, and that was really beautiful to watch. I'm interested to know, with your work being so site specific like that, if you could pick anywhere in the world to go and dance, doesn't matter if it's like private, roped off, Buckingham Palace, Jeff Bezos' spaceship, where would you go?
Oh, that's a hard one. It have to be because I like 80s films, so it'd have to be like it's like LA. You know that there's like this famous kind of bridge, this overpass. It'd have to be LA sunset. You know, pink sky,
Oh wow.
summer evening. You know, just simple ice drink, ice lemon tea, and that's it. Just dancing with the power line and stuff.
Man, that sounds stunning. Well, for our next show, let's try get some budget. Attenborough Arts Centre flies out to LA. We'll try get that in the can. That'll be good. Well, thank you again so much for performing and for coming along to answer some questions. It's been
Thank you.
awesome working with you.